boys and girls, and welcome to Story Time. Today is Elephant Appreciation Day, and today I'm going to read a story about an elephant named Harry. Harry has fun with his friends, and I'm also going to do a flannel board story about 5 elephants. We're going to see how they get caught up in a spider web. Let's watch. 5 elephants. One elephant went out to play on a spider's web one day. He had such enormous fun, so he asked for another elephant to come. Two elephants went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun, so they called for another elephant to come. Three elephants went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun, so they called for another elephant to come. 4 elephants went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun, so they called for another elephant to come. 5 elephants went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They didn't ask another elephant to come. Here we go, Harry, written by Kim Lewis. There was a little hill near Harry's house. It wasn't too high, it wasn't too far. Harry climbed up with his friends, Ted and Lula. On the top of the hill, it was windy. Clouds were floating along in the sky. Birds were swooping up and down in the air. "Whoops," said Harry, as the breeze flapped his ears. "Whee," said Ted, as it tickled his fur. "Whoopee," said Lula, feeling loopy and frisky. Lula ran in the grass. She hopped 1, 2, 3. She leaped from the hill. "Look at me, Ted and Harry," called Lula, and she flew in the air as light as could be. "Wait for me, Lula," said Ted. He ran in the grass. He hopped 1, 2, 3. "Whee! Look at me," cried Ted, and he flew in the air with the wind from the hill. "Whoopee!" and "whee!" shouted Lula and Ted as they tumbled down the hill in the soft summer grass. They went roly-poly all the way to the bottom. "What about me?" wondered Harry. Harry peered over the edge of the hill. His ears flapped this way and that in the wind. His fur felt ruffled. His trunk felt tickled. "Come on, Harry," said Lula and Ted. Harry ran back a little. He hopped 1, 2, 3. Then a small puff of wind blew Harry's ears. Both of them flapped right over his eyes. Harry stopped on the edge of the hill. He couldn't take off. He didn't feel right. He didn't feel loopy or swoopy or light. "You can do it, Harry," called Lula and Ted, but Harry just sat there all by himself. Lula and Ted ran back up the hill. "We'll go with you, Harry," said Ted. "Ready now, Harry?" said Lula. Lula and Ted held Harry's ears. They ran in the grass. They hopped. 1, 2, 3. "Uh-oh," said Harry. He took a deep breath. And before Harry knew it, off they all flew. His ears spread wide in the wind. He felt as loopy and swoopy and light as could be for a long, lovely second. Then the 3 little friends landed tumble slump and went roly-poly in the soft hill grass. "Whoopee! Wee! Whoops!" cried Lula, Ted, and Harry. "We did it," said Harry. "We did it together." And that's the end.